Alright, welcome to the Motorbomb Daily Commute, Motorbomb, Virginia. Gotta throw that out there 2 times. Try something. The best of information, thoughts, communications, philosophy, spirituality, safety, all of the above. You get lots of information on the old Motorbomb, but you got to be willing to listen to it, right? There's a lot I know I can learn when I listen to somebody share about their thoughts or feelings or the way they go about just thinking about life, or maybe situations that they've gotten themselves into. There's a lot to learn. That's all very healthy stuff. It's better than sitting there and not ever thinking about it and getting unhealthy from it, Not that you're not thinking about it, but just how you think about it, how it can bother you, how it can affect your life behind the scenes when you don't even know it. And then there's the Motorbomb, safety out here on the road. Let's keep an eye in the rear view mirror. Make sure we keep plenty of space cushion every time when we stop. Get off to one side or the other, usually, that has the best escape route in case somebody's going to continue to rear end you, which I have had happen. Have anybody else been rear-ended on a motorcycle? Thank God it wasn't nothing, for me it was nothing fatal. It was just a light bump and a tap. Like, how does somebody get so close to you, they're going to bump your rear tire and you're a motorcycle? They are not even looking up at you, paying attention or anything, You can't be. That's a little scary. It means you got to keep your eye out all the time because you never know when somebody's going to come up. That could have been more than a tap. They could have been hitting me at 15 mile an hour or 30 mile an hour if you're not watching. You got to be able to catch them all. Well, that's what I do. Try to help out. Oh, it looks like a poo-poo man. That was a poo-poo man. Thank you, Lord, I am doing the speed limit. Yeah, they are everywhere. You can't get away for nothing. At some point in your journey, you're going to run across the poo-poo man. If you're not behaving 100%, guess what? You'll most likely get you a nice ticket and maybe a couple wonderful parting gifts to top. Now, one of my parting gifts was you got a safety inspection on that motorcycle? No. Oh man, how come? How come? Well, Well, now I know. It does pay to have a safety inspection, whether they look good or not on your motorcycle, right? Like, do you think, right, well, I can't say nothing, because it don't matter, because there are idiots out there that'll ride their motorcycle in horrible shape. This is not the motorcycle to do that with. Keep her double nickels, Dean, double nickels. If that ain't an old trucking term. I watched Smokey and the Bandit. That's where you learned all that fancy jargon. That's when you knew you had a Smokey in the area. Listen to the truckers. Maybe that's what I need to get, CB on my bike. And start putting out all those calls out there. Because I don't know, people ain't so helpful no more. But you can't think that way, see? There comes into some spirituality. You Can't breed that for yourself. Even though some of the evidence looks like it would be true, it's not the truth. 100% anyway. Ooh. Bumpy, bumpy. I'd like to be in the other side, but the other side is the speeding lane, for sure. I need to stay out of the speeding lane. I am in the chill lane, loving riding my motorcycle. And that guy gonna hurry up and get on somebody's butt so he can hit the brakes. Like, that makes sense. Hey, I can't look at my life like that all the time. I let their idiocy carry over into my brain, and I start feeling and thinking that way, and I get in the negative zone by watching and taking others' inventory of how poorly they're doing. When, grace of God, there goes I, every time. Every damn time. I'm just hoping to make it to my work in time. I got meeting somebody there. I left and I had exactly 15 minutes to get here. Things are going smooth. Might just make it. This is a nice time to roll into work because that's the best, one of the better traffics I've seen. Just keep on flowing. I'll wait till 11:30 and it gets a little bit thicker. 55, Dean, 55. Don't matter what anybody else is doing. You're doing 55. That's why you do 55 right there. Because you got state police just waiting. Me love you. Me love you long time. I don't know why that comes to my head all the time. I say it a lot. Somebody does something real nice. Oh, me love you. I love you a long time. It's because I guess it sounds funny. Kind of sounds funny. And you see that big old dirt patch there? That was horrible. That's a corner you're glad you weren't going real fast and saw that last minute. Then you try to panic brake or some dumb shit and wash the front end right out from underneath you. That is going to be a bad day. No bad days. Thank you for the safety prayer I said this morning. I did. And from a neighbor there. So it's like they're doing good. Looks like Ink Cap is here. Well, I think I made it on time. Yay, Dean.